All right, I do apologize for the late start. Everything should be fine right now. Like I was saying, the past few weeks have been really horrible, not tradable at all. It's been a terrible market, and the best course of action for us was to totally avoid the market, save our money and our time until things momentum begins to come to the market again. Okay. So in this review, we are just going to take our time and look into the pairs again to see what's been going on. For instance, the American dollar against the Canadian dollar for quite a while now. Price has been sideways. The price has been within this little channel here in the daily time frame. It has been pushing to the upside within that channel. Okay. This channel here, the overall hint here is that we might be seeing price crashing down in the long term. Okay, so as price is pushing to the upside, even if you are clicking on your buy button, you need to be extremely careful because the overall directional bias is likely going to be to the downside. But with this type of price action, it is extremely hard to trade in that type of tight price behavior in that channel there. Okay, it's a sign of low market momentum. It's a sign of low market volume. You cannot really trade within that type of price congestion. Okay, with lacks momentum, it's extremely hard to trade in that type of market condition. Price is currently dealing with resistance. At that area, anything can happen. We are just going to be watching. All right, the sterling pound against the Canadian dollar. There is no need to waste our time here. I need to just let you know that you can see that price has been sideways. Momentum is not there. There is no directional bias, and of course, you cannot trade in this type of market here. Okay, if you count the number of days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, price has just been flat after this drop. Okay, after that drop, and that is the same thing that has been happening around here. Push up, sideways, push down, sideways there. Okay, so it's extremely hard, and if you see that kind of market condition, it is better to just avoid the market. Similarly, the sterling pound against Australian dollar, it has also remained in that area for so many days, making it extremely difficult to trade. Again, the best course of action is to avoid the chart. Let's know the clear directional bias the market is heading towards for us to be able to trade. Sterling pounds against the American dollar. Well, this gave us that little congestion there. Okay, before the breakout, we're actually waiting for pullback to that zone to look for short entry, but that didn't happen. We just saw again another congestion there. In the daily time frame, price is in the range. It's in a heavy range. This is area of support right now. The price is challenging, and this is the area of resistance. Okay, so let's see. We are watching this level. We are watching that area. Let's see what's going to happen here. If we get a bounce, then we'll be looking for a push to the upside. If we get a break, we'll be looking for continuation moves. Okay. All right. All right, let's move on. If we just need to watch, okay, to see what the kind of price reaction we will get here. And remember, in the past few days, price has been stagnant. We are only seeing movement today in this pair, so it's extremely hard to also trade in that type of market condition. The euro against Australian dollar, again, this has also been sideways for so many days. Really difficult one to trade. Really difficult one to trade. Please avoid this type of market condition. Okay, when we get the green light, we'll definitely take those trades. The New Zealand dollar against the American dollar, this has also been sideways. This is a dangerous market for forex traders You need to save your money. When the trading opportunities present themselves, you will definitely find something to trade. But in this kind of thin market volume where price just remain sideways, it is really hard for forex traders to trade. There is no momentum at all. The euro against the American dollar in the daily time frame, remember we did analyze the possibility of a shoulder, head, and a shoulder there, okay, but the second shoulder has been breached. Price push below that second shoulder, so I am anticipating price congestion on the way. Price might be congesting. We might have a triangle formation from here on. I expect to see price pushing to the upside within that triangle. Okay, that's my anticipation, but it is still too early. We might find that type of price congestion around here in the daily time frame for the euro against the American dollar. So this is also an extremely difficult, extremely risky area to go short. You need to wait. Okay, you need to wait. Let's see what's going to happen around that area. Tomorrow we should have the green light. General price is losing momentum even in the 4 hours time frame for the euro against the American dollar. It is also a possible channel. A channel, okay, maybe somewhere in here we'll get a bounce to the upside. Very discouraging markets. The American dollar against the Swiss franc is not different from other pairs. You can also see its own channel. It's been sideways. Lack of momentum. This is common in majority of the pairs that I have been looking at. The sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. This one also has remained within this area for so many days. I wonder how we will be trading in this type of market condition. It is extremely hard to make money. Okay, we need price to show us a clear directional bias to give us a hint that hey, I am not trending to the downside. Then we can trade safely in that directional bias. But in a market condition like this, it is extremely hard to trade here. All right, Australian dollar against the American dollar. Well, this is also the same thing. This is even worse. For so many days it has been flat. Okay, for so many days it has remained sideways. All right, if you are a range trader, as price is around this support zone, as price begins to trade around this support zone, this is where you'll be looking for your buy entry, because price is likely going to come back to this area of resistance. But for us, this is a totally untradable market for us in this pair. The euro against the Canadian dollar, well, you can see that yourself. Another possible sideways price behavior. We got some a nice trending market pattern here. We thought we are now beginning seeing a trend, but recently price has now gone sideways. Again, avoid that type of market. Then the euro against the Swiss franc, this one here has been pushing to the downside, but in such an ugly fashion. Even though it broke a key level of support as of today, that's the key level of support here, that bounce, this one here, price is now sitting below. There is also no clear entry right now. Okay, so we are not ready to take any blind entry on this trade. In this pair, in the daily time frame, do not be unmindful of the possibility of another channel. In low market volume, you are likely to begin to see so many channels. Okay, that's not be unmindful of that type of channel, because price has been finding support around this lower boundary. Okay, so right now it might be around support zone, so be very hesitant going short. All right, the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen, again another type of channel behavior, sideways price behavior. All right, sideways price behavior. Save your money, save your time, don't trade them. When you see this type of hints, chances are that price might be coming down again. Okay, the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. This is common. It is a common price pattern in a very quiet market behavior. You are likely going to be finding channels all over the charts. Okay, if we keep going on and on, that's the type of price behavior you might be seeing. The Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. This is trying to give us a headway to the downside, but it is still yet unclear. It is not really clear. We still need to be patient. Let's wait and see if we can get the green light. Okay, today has shown enough momentum. Let's see if this will continue tomorrow. If it does, then we are likely going to be finding valid trading opportunities in most of the pairs. For now, they are still in their ranges from last week, and the best course of action is to completely avoid the chart for now. Okay, just avoid the chart for now. If we find anything interesting, we will definitely let you know. Okay, GBPNZ, that's sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. Let's look at that. Okay, sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar. Well, this is currently trading around support zone. You can see that trend line. That's the outer trend line. This is a heavy level of support. Price is hugging that level of support at this time, but there is no bounce yet. Okay, there is no bounce. It is over romancing with that level. There is no bounce to show that price is going to push to the upside yet. But sensible trading demands that you should not be hitting on your sell button around that zone, because this is support area. Okay, it has been acting as support. You can see one there, another one, another one. So you should not sell against that level of support. At best, you want price to move away before you want to sell. The next level of resistance is this one here. All right, former level of support may now act as resistance. So the next time price comes back up to that point, it can find that level as resistance. So for the sterling pounds against the New Zealand dollar, price is actually trapped between resistance there and support. We need price to move away as long-term traders. In the daily time frame, price is reacting off the falling trend line, the daily trend line, which has been acting as resistance. You can see how price went all the way to retest that level again, and it is being resistant. Well, this is quite a tight zone to trade. Okay, it's a tight zone because we have a long-term level of support. We have the daily level of resistance. You need price to move away from this area of the chart. Okay, you need price to move away. All right, I think that is basically all. I am still going to continue my holiday until the market condition improve. I am no longer ready to risk my money in this quiet market. Need good market conditions before I can put my money on the line. By the way, we'll keep looking into the charts. If we find anything interesting, we will definitely let you know through the Telegram channel. Thanks for being here. Questions or contributions as usual will be highly welcome. We'll respond to them as usual. We'll talk again hopefully before the London market opens for tomorrow. Do have a nice rest. Bye bye.